is Algebra 1, Lesson 58. We're going to do percent word problems. Yay! You can use diagrams if you want to. If you choose not to do diagrams, then you need to be careful you're thinking things through so you know if your answer is reasonable or not. Okay? So let's start with the first example. Careless or hungry farmers, Kaylee, Hannah, and Sarah Joy, have only 20 chickens left. If they began with 80 chickens, what percent of the original flock remains? Okay, so you remember that we do this by plugging the numbers into what percent of 100 times the number when the percentage was at 100%, and this will equal what number, this is what the book calls it, what number, which is the number after either the increase or the decrease. Okay? Okay, so they originally started with 80 chickens, and now they have 20 left. So we're going to say what percent over 100 times 80 equals 20 chickens left. Okay, now we're going to solve for this percentage. So the percentage is going to equal, after you multiply all this through, 20 times 100 over 80. 20 times 100 is 2,000 divided by 80 equals 25%. So 25% of the original flock remains, and that makes sense because 20 is 1/4 of 80, and that is 25%. Okay? Okay, here's the next example. Meme and Jim have 25 thingies. They want to give Hal 20% of them. How many thingies do they give Hal? They used thingamabobs, but I didn't want to write that out. So we're using thingies. Okay? So the percent we're working with is 20. I'm going to put it over 100 to move the decimal over. At 100%, they had 75 of the thingies, and we want to know how many we will have at the end. So I'm just going to put an H for Hal. Okay, and we're just going to multiply this through. So H is going to equal 20 times 75 is 150 divided by 100 is 15. So 15 thingies. And that would be your answer. Okay, here's your next example. Bo and Christy hide 600 raisins. This is 60% more than they hid last month. How much money did they spend on ant bait? No, wait, that's not the right question. Okay, so the actual question is, how many raisins did they hide last month? Really, I want to know why they are hiding raisins to start with, but we'll go with what this says. Okay, so how many raisins did they hide last month? Now you need to think this through so you have an idea what to expect. Did they hide more or fewer raisins last month? It says that this month they had 60% more than they had last month, so it's going to be a smaller number than 600 raisins. Okay, so this is going to be what percent over 100 times the X equals what number? Okay? Now the percent that we're going to work with is 60% more. So if the number last month was the 100% that we're talking about, then this is actually going to be the 100% plus another 60%. So this percentage is not going to be 60, it's going to be 160. Because it's the 100% from last month plus another 60%. So 160 over 100 times X. We don't know what the number was from last month. That's what we're trying to figure out. So we're going to leave that as an X equals, and this month there were 600 raisins. Okay, now we multiply that through. Multiply both sides times 100 and then divide by 160. So this is going to be 600 times 100 over 160, and that equals 375 raisins. Remember, when you're doing these, you need to have the unit on the end, or your problem is half wrong. It counts as half off. Okay, so the answer would be 375 raisins. And you need to watch this kind of percentage. Okay, try the practice problems in your book and let me know if you have any questions.